Welcome back to The Cabin Podcast. I'm Andrea Belke.
And I'm Megan Christian.
The Cabin is brought to you by the Wisconsin Counties Association and the WCA Group Health Trust. And it is Christmas week.
Woo! My favorite time of year.
Is it really?
Yeah, I love Christmas. I just like being with family so much. And I love Christmas lighting in my house. Makes everything so warm and cozy.
Yeah, so this is going to be our little Christmas episode.
I know.
We have a great guest. You know
your guys' favorite, Josh. Welcome back to the Cabin Podcast.
Happy to be here.
How's it going?
Good.
Do you like Christmas?
Big Christmas guy.
Oh,
Big
okay.
Christmas guy.
Big Christmas guy. I have 2 candles working in the office. On one of the extra screens, I have a fireplace with Christmas music playing.
For our audio listeners, Josh is wearing a Santa hat and some Santa pants.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you get those Santa pants from?
Well, these are long ago. They used to be huge on me too. They're missing one of the X's in the L, so they're a little bit tighter, but yeah, it's nice.
I think they look great. And for those audio listeners also, Andrea looks like a present right now. And I did not catch the vibe. I'm just wearing a Wisconsin Christmas sweatshirt, but
Wait, I have a story.
yeah,
Okay, we had just had our holiday party.
we did. And it was awesome.
And
There were some fun festivities happening that I
You
wasn't
bring it
aware
up?
of. I think we got to bring it up.
Okay, I want to tell you guys. So I can do the worm, and that's like a part of my personality, and it's probably really annoying. But did you know that Josh can do the worm and do it well?
I literally was so impressed. So here's the thing, guys. We went to the Heidel House in Princeton, Green Lake area, and we were at this Christmas party. Some of us had already gone to the bar next door in the Heidel House to the room that we were in eating dinner. All of a sudden, I hear all this screaming and cheering, and I was like,
Otherwise
what?
known as commotion.
Otherwise known as commotion. And so I was like, I need to run next door. I run over. Andrea and Josh are both trying to do the splits on the ground. I
Did pretty well too.
I was
Yeah.
thoroughly impressed. I feel like if you didn't have tight pants on, you probably could have gotten all the
I
way
wasn't
down.
wearing tight pants. I was just wearing normal pants.
Yeah, but like if you were in like a legging sort of pant or sweatpant.
Okay. Athletic gear. Okay.
Yes. I think you probably could have gotten down all the way.
Yeah, I mean, picture this. It wasn't even like we weren't even drunk. It was like kind of bright lighting, our entire office, everyone's in a circle.
Yeah.
So I naturally start a dance off.
Right.
And we found out a couple people in the company can do the worm.
It was great.
Yep.
Reagan can do the worm, Corey can do the worm, and Josh can do the worm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've done the worm it used to be like a party favor. Used to be able to do it anywhere and everywhere. And you knew it was getting to that point in the night when the worm would be out. That, like once you had that part of the night, it's like, okay, it's going to wrap pretty quick. But there was probably a good 10 to 12 year run where I did not do the worm at all. More girth related, because it does take... It's a launch point. As you know, it's a launch point. You really need to do it well. And it's all about entertainment. So there's a pre-show, there's the worm, and then there's a post-show, which I won't get into details of what that is because it's not as family-friendly as one would like. But
no.
I've done the worm on a bar. And it was one of those square bars, and I did the worm, and I'd turn, and I'd do it again, and I'd turn, and I did it again, and I did it again. Got all the way to the end.
Dare I say?
Did the pre and post show too. Crowd loved it.
Dare I say? I think your worm was better than Andrea's.
Okay.
All right.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
Well,
He
okay.
had very good flow.
Yeah, he has a good flow. The thing is I was restricted. I was wearing a long dress.
That is true.
And heels. So
That is
I wasn't
true.
as high as I wanted to go because I don't want to flash my boss,
Right.
my coworkers, my peers.
We
So I had to kind of
appreciated
keep it
that.
like a tight worm, you know?
Well, I was restricted too because I was wearing, as Megan said, extremely tight pants.
See, now you're saying extremely tight pants, and you were like, they weren't that tight.
Anyway, the point is now it's like this weird competition. Both worms were great.
Yeah. We do also have Nick back in the cabin today, so give him a warm
Hi, Nick.
welcome.
Yeah, nice
Good,
of you
good.
to join us, Nick.
Yeah,
Figured
well,
I'm busy. Yeah.
yeah, finally. Well, before we hop into what we're doing for the episode today, which is a couple Wisconsin Christmas games, do you guys have any favorite Christmas traditions?
Oof. Well, I grew up in a very large family, so we always used to go to my grandma and grandpa's house, and they would have a big tree on Christmas Eve, and then all the kids would decorate it, and it was this big thing. And it was fun. So, they've now since passed, and that tradition has changed, but but it's still nostalgic to look back. There's this one year, I don't remember how long ago this was, but we had this this angel on the tree, and then it came crashing down and it broke on the floor, and everybody's all shook up. Well, I was there to save the day. I'm just going to say it.
Shocker.
We had this was the day after that we set everything up, so it was actually Christmas Day. Angel broke, and so we had leftover wrapping paper. I created a paper angel, and then for years, decades, that paper angel was the thing that we would put on top of the tree. And now, since it's now since been retired, a couple weeks ago, in decorating for Christmas, had the paper tree. Now it's in a nice frame, and it goes up on the wall. So
it's very cute.
Yeah, it's a very nice little Christmas tradition.
I love that.
I think my favorite thing is when we open presents, we always have a few dogs, and like we love to let the dogs open the presents.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
so they would always get. Now we're down to one dog, so it's kind of going to be a little sad this year. But
yeah,
but like seeing the three dogs like just try to tear apart the presents and like
Right.
everyone getting into it, that's always been a fun thing for me.
yeah. For us, we do the classic Griswold hide a squirrel in the tree. However, it's a stuffed animal squirrel, and then if there's someone new at Christmas, we got to be like, oh, there's a squirrel in the tree. And then they freak out, and all of us like freak out. We also, in true Griswold fashion, say the Pledge of Allegiance before dinner.
Oh.
It's awesome. Or sing the Star Spangled Banner, or whatever trendy song there is at the moment. That's my little cousin's
You big
thing.
Christmas Vacation fan?
Huge. My family is literally like the Griswolds.
Yeah.
Like if you saw us at Christmas time, you'd be like, oh boy. We dress up as Christmas characters every year or do the pajamas. My dad was Cousin Eddie, Uncle Eddie, whatever they call him. Robe, cigar, weird little raccoon hat. Yeah, it was awesome. And then my other favorite part, Grandpa's always holding the bag for the presents, like the wrapping paper. So it's always fun just kind of launching the wrapping paper at him and seeing where it hits him.
All right, should we do we have 2 games, Josh.
Sure.
Ready? Okay, the first one is just a Wisconsin holiday, true or false.
You ready
You
for
don't
it?
seem excited.
No, that's fine. How come I feel like every time I'm here, you're trying to stump me?
No.
Why
is that?
It's not, okay, it's not to stump you. It's just, it's fun, I think, to listen along and see if you know this.
And then we can tell the
Yeah.
stories along.
And these
with
are
it,
these
too.
are ones that I think a lot of people won't really know. So it's not to make you look dumb. It's fun. I think, wait, Josh.
a learning
Hear us out.
experience.
Is it more fun to just go, hey, we're going to list facts? Or is it fun to play a little game?
Let's play the game.
Okay.
All right. Okay, true or false? There's a town in Wisconsin that's known as America's Little Switzerland.
Yeah, New Glarus.
Yeah. So Midwest Living just came out with this. Did you see that article?
I did not.
It was awesome. So obviously there's a lot of Swiss heritage in New Glarus. I think it's a cute little town. Every picture I've seen, I'm like, geez, I gotta go.
Have you
But-
not been to New Glarus?
No, I haven't.
Andrew, you've been to New Glarus. Yes, you filmed there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
It's a
made
Bailey's
it
Run
over
Winery.
there.
That's there. Yeah.
And that's another place that I want to go. But they actually listed a bunch of things that you can do there. So here's a little list. You have the Chalet Cheese House. You can do tours, tastings, everything there. You obviously have New Glarus Brewery. You can do the tour there, some tastings. The Blanc Chalet, it's a retro hotel there. That looked really cool. And if you want to know more history, definitely go look it up because there was a lot. I didn't want to fit it in here. There's a new place called Cantor Inn. It's farm to table. You'd love it. And they do like microgreens from nearby places, dairy from nearby places. You can get a Swiss lunch at Glarner Stube. That place looked awesome. Hike the Sugar River State Trail or New Glarus Woods State Park. They have Fat Cat Coffee Works. Have you been there when you were there? That's supposed to have some awesome Swiss and American pastries. So those are all good options for if you're ever in New Glarus.
And do they do Christmas really well there?
Oh,
Yeah,
very
right?
well.
Yeah, they have a Chris
It's
Kindle market.
lit up very well. They do. They have the market, and it's one of those like true Americana type of Christmas small town feels to it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a Hallmark movie is what it looks like.
100%. And all the snow coming down,
Yep.
the whole downtown is lit up. It just looks magical.
Yeah, it's a very good year for it too, because we have good snow down in the southern part of Wisconsin, and they just had some events, but to go there and experience it and like go get a tour at the brewery, go to the winery.
I'm
taste
sure
test.
all those places are all decked out for Christmas too.
Well, I'm curious. Okay, do you think it's the best Christmas town in Wisconsin? Or if you had to pick one?
I mean, it is a very, very good Christmas town. I don't know. I said, to be honest, I think it's up near the top. I mean, it would be in the top
sure.
3. I couldn't list another one that's as equal. I do love La Crosse around this time. They do an excellent job with the holiday lights for the rotary lights at Riverside Park. And then if you're down there and you have that feel, and then I love the restaurants. I've waxed on many times about the La Crosse area, but the rotary lights are a must when you're there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there is a Wisconsin town that has earned the nickname Christmas Card Town. Do you know what it is?
Is it in Door County somewhere? Lake Geneva in the wintertime.
No, but you're close.
Oh.
You're close with Lake Geneva. Close in vicinity.
Elkhorn.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They have a great parade in the beginning of December. I know that. Okay. It's on
Yeah.
the tip of my tongue anyway.
Yeah. Well, since the 1950s, Elkhorn has been known as the Christmas card town because of the old Victorian homes, decorations on the light posts. So this is why, though. In the 1950s, the Ford Motor Company commissioned artist Cecile Johnson to paint 6 Christmas card scenes for Company magazine. And Elkhorn, Wisconsin inspired her. So she made these paintings. Then later those paintings were turned into Christmas cards. And then there was also in 1952 a TV series called The March of Time, following a local journalist. And they followed a TV crew around town, like with people decorating for the holidays. So it kind of became this Christmas card town.
Huh. It's something that we try to do every year is to go to Lake Geneva during this time, because there's a toy shop right downtown Lake Geneva, like right in the hustle and bustle, that it's like old school toy shop. Like you go in and they let the kids play with the toys, and you can walk out of there, go get some ice cream or whatever. But you can go to the Grand Geneva, and it's beautiful there, and the snow is there, and it's decorated very well. It's a really cool spot to go. Plus, they have it at Yerkes Observatory, where they have a glass Christmas tree that they make. They actually make it, and then
the world's largest glass Christmas tree.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. That's a cool thing. And you can actually go there and if you have kids or something, they can put the glass on the tree too, which is really cool.
Wow.
All right, next one. True or false? There's a town named Rudolph in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Do you know where?
Yeah.
What county?
It's in Wood County.
Good job.
And they have their post office is packed all the time because if you're going to send it out, you're going to get some stuff from Rudolph. But they have a cheese factory there as well.
There you go.
It actually wasn't named after the reindeer. It was named after a boy named Rudolph. But now they've fully embraced the reindeer.
Pays
theme.
dividends. Actually, when they put the stamp on cards, because we get some Christmas cards from or holiday cards or whatever, you get that from the Rudolph post office, and it's stamped with your traditional little circle with the date. It's got actually Rudolph
I love that. I love that. They have really embraced Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, though, I will say. They have a really small population, 493.
They make good cheese,
small.
though.
What's the cheese factory there? Do you know off the top of your head?
No. I
Okay.
just go to the cheese factory in Rudolph.
Just the cheese factory.
Yeah.
I found a little hidden gem in Rudolph. It's the Rudolph Grotto Gardens and Wonder Cave. Have you heard of this?
In Rudolph?
In Rudolph. So it's on top
three
of a...
side streets.
Well,
serious?
I'm going to tell you exactly where it is. On
Okay.
top of a low hill behind St. Philip's Church, there are the sprawling grounds, is what they say, of the Grotto Gardens and Wonder Cave. The Rudolph Grotto started in 1920, fulfilled the promise that Father Philip Wagner made to the Virgin Mary after healing from a lingering illness while studying for the priesthood there.
Wow.
But then the grotto consists of 5+ acres with lush flower beds, numerous shrines, a museum, and a gift shop. And then the grounds feature paths, bridges, shaded meditation areas, and open picnic grounds. So there's kind of a lot going on there.
Yeah.
The pictures and videos I've seen of it look actually so cool.
Cindy's grandma celebrated one of her birthdays, maybe the 85th, at the fire station in Rudolph. And so we were there celebrating that.
Okay.
There we go.
Not so much the grotto, but fire station was very nice too.
Well, the grotto looks pretty awesome.
All right, true or false? Wisconsin ranks number 2 in top production for Christmas trees.
I thought we were 1. We're not 1?
No.
Is Maine the other one?
Was it true or false?
I would say false because I thought we were number 1.
No, we're actually like 5.
What?
We're in the top 5 consistently, but the actually number 1 is Oregon.
Which makes
Okay.
so much
Yep,
sense.
makes sense.
When I was there in the summer, it was just everywhere. There are trees. Yeah.
And then North Carolina, and then Michigan beats us out.
From Michigan.
Is it
Okay.
And-
Yeah.
because of the Douglas fir thing where that's the preferred tree?
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's probably just like
They're making it up,
there's
Nick.
a lot more land.
Making it up.
No.
We're not making it up.
Go fact check it.
I found so many sources. Okay, what actually was really annoying is when I was trying to find, I guess there's just not a lot of sources for like how many Christmas trees each state produces.
No,
So I
you have
found,
some information.
yeah, but
there.
I found there was like some articles said that we make 700,000 trees and some said 2 million trees. So I found articles with like a huge range, but I did find consistently that we weren't number 1 or 2.
So, question. Do you go real or fake tree?
I go real, but I also, my family has a farm with lots of pine trees. And so we just go out and get them.
I get a fake tree.
Okay.
Mine's from Hobby Lobby, and I love it. It's beautiful.
What about you?
Unfortunately, we have gone the fake route, but I'm going to start doing real wreaths.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You know,
once we're done in our backyard, we're changing the way that our backyard looks, and there's going to be a nice open little platform there. And I've said, you know what? We're going to buy one of those real trees and plant it in the backyard for the holidays and light it up.
I was going to say my entire backyard at my dad's house is lined with pine trees. It's awesome. But when you see the Boy Scouts come into your front door selling wreaths, you better buy one next time.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do every Christmas. That's another fun tradition. All right. True or
Ooh,
false?
okay. Do you
Oh.
like the short, fat tree? Do you like the tall, thin tree?
Tall, skinny.
You do like the tall, skinny tree.
do, yeah.
Okay, Nick?
It's not the size of your tree.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I knew he was doing that.
I go with currently a small fake tree with fake ornaments because I have a Christmas tree terrorist that takes ornaments and smashes them. So.
AKA
Yeah,
a
that's
cat
fair.
or
That's
a
fair.
child?
A child.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I didn't want to say this, but I'm kind of the Grinch. I don't even really I don't have a tree.
It's horrible.
Let's go to the next question.
But I was trying. Well, okay.
Bah, humbug.
Do you want me to lie? Do you want me to lie?
Okay, if you had a tree, what would your tree look like?
Probably real. Well, so I
But
don't
like-
blame. Okay, I'm not taking blame for this. I blame my family. I think my parents just started to get a little lazy. It's like we just
Oh.
like when I was a kid, we always had a tree, and then as we got older, it turned into like, ooh, it's the day before Christmas. Should we all go out and get a tree? And like, I don't think we've had a tree for the last couple of years. So is that my fault? I guess I could
Yes.
course correct.
Yes,
You could, yeah.
I think
You really could.
I think it's your fault. You live on your own.
And I do own 4 Grinch costumes, and my sisters and I have a tradition of making a video where we all dress up as the Grinch and we like ride horses and do stuff. Is that festive?
So my in-laws do some traveling. So, you know, like what they don't want to have to worry about a tree, you know, like when it's time to get rid of it or whatever. So they have a small little fake tree. Like we're talking like 1.5 feet and that's it. I don't subscribe to that. I will always have a tree, and I like the tree to go up the day after or maybe the weekend after Thanksgiving. But if Thanksgiving falls late, then it's going up the week before Thanksgiving. Maybe we're not going to turn on the lights outside, but everything's going to be up and ready to go.
Yep, I'm with you.
I think representation matters, and not everybody is as obsessed with Christmas as you two.
Okay.
So
It's true because some people have really negative experiences around the holidays.
I represent the person that's like, you know what? I kind of like Christmas, but it's not my favorite. I love New Year's. I am a big New Year's person.
I'm a big New Year's person
Yeah,
too.
and Christmas, it is what it is. But I'm happy to share this moment with both of you, and with Nick. It's warming my little Grinch heart. Okay, we gotta
You need
move.
an Ebenezer Scrooge
We
moment.
gotta move.
Okay, speaking of Christmas trees, true or false, a Christmas tree ship sank in Lake Michigan.
True.
It is true. So the Rouse Simmons, known as the Christmas tree ship, and if you watched our Edmund Fitzgerald episode, our maritime archaeologist actually talked about this a little bit. So this sank in Lake Michigan in 1912 while carrying thousands of Christmas trees. So there was a route where they would go all the way from, I think it was somewhere to
Manistee. It was Thompson Harbor to Chicago.
So it sank during a powerful storm around Two Rivers, Wisconsin. And it wasn't found at first until Christmas trees started showing up, along with the captain's wallet, which was made out of something specific that like preserved it for so long. But it was two brothers who operated the ship. It was the Schoonman brothers, Herman and August, and Herman Schoonman was actually known as Captain Santa, which I think is kind of fun and interesting. But the weather kind of discouraged other people at this time, so I don't think a lot of other ships were going out besides them. But then they did. 16 lives were unfortunately lost. And they spotted the ship on November 23rd, flying distress signals. I think they had a distress flag up or something, but then they weren't sure if it actually sunk. Discovered it later. And they discovered it in 1971. Gordon Kent Bell Richard discovered it. And artifacts are housed in the museum in Two Rivers, the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum. That's my goal to get there, actually.
It's a really cool museum.
It looks awesome. They have the ship's wheel there. The anchor stands at the Milwaukee Yacht Club, which is really cool. And then this is from the website of the National Museum of the Great Lakes. So since 2013, the tradition has been honored by delivering Christmas trees to families with Santa waving from a tugboat approaching the museum dock in Toledo. So they actually have this other boat that goes out and it kind of decks itself out in Christmas. There's a Santa on it. It's really neat. And then from CBS, the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Mackinac, this is the ship that really carries the tradition. They now carry 1,200 Christmas trees on an annual run honoring the Rouse Simmons. The crew observes a moment of silence for the 16 lives lost and tosses a wreath at the ship's location.
Nice.
So I think it's a really cool thing. And
You've cited your sources too. I think that's good.
yeah,
Well,
because
we're very
you didn't
careful.
believe us, apparently.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well,
a
that
fun
one's
one.
kind of, it's a little sad, obviously.
Yeah.
So we'll bring it up. True or false? There's a town called Santa Claus in Wisconsin.
That false.
False, but there is Santa Claus, Indiana. So there is a town called Santa Claus.
Okay.
Is that the town that's all year round Christmas?
Yeah. I mean, they were originally called Santa Fe and then they had to change it. And so they changed it to Santa Claus. It's a very small town. I feel like it's maybe unincorporated, but if you put in Google Maps, Santa Claus, Indiana.
There's a town in Lower Michigan that has the same thing. I just can't remember the name of it. But it's maybe just north of Detroit. It's a 12-month a year Christmas town.
All right, true or false? Aluminum Christmas trees were first mass produced in Wisconsin.
Aluminum?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yep. Do you know where?
Marinette.
It was Manitowoc.
Okay.
You're on brand with the M.
Yeah, but so the aluminum, the artificial aluminum trees were very popular. It was like the 50s. And so they had the Evergleam brand at this company in Manitowoc. And they kind of fell out of popularity in the 1960s, but they still do Evergleams on 8, and it's a seasonal display happening right now. Nearly 40 styles, sizes, and colors of aluminum Christmas trees.
Huh.
So that runs through January 5th.
You know what else is made in Manitowoc? Sure makes sausage.
Okay.
Get your natural casing wieners and ring bologna there.
Nice.
Did you read radio ads for them at one time?
No, I've had their. So I was never a big hot dog connoisseur. But then, I worked with them in my Badger days, and they introduced me to a natural casing. It has the snap of a brat and the taste of a hot dog, and they have a white cheddar jalapeno one that I truly enjoy.
Rocks your world.
Yep.
The Cabin is brought to you by the Wisconsin Counties Association, and this week we are featuring Waushara County. I actually have been filming in Waushara County, and I love it. If you're there, check out Watoma. One of the big staples is the Silvercrest Supper Club. Josh, do you know the Silvercrest?
I'm familiar with it, yes.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. And when I was there was a line out the door. Also, it's said interchangeably Silvercrest or Crest. There's a huge bowl outside of the Supper Club, which is a landmark attraction. They're also really known for their steaks. So there's also some cute shopping opportunities in Waushara County. You have the Nest and Shasta Daisy. I went to both and made a whole flower arrangement at Shasta Daisy. So really cute opportunities for shopping. If you are a coffee lover like me, I like Chelsea's Mobile Cafe. It's this super cute mobile coffee shop. It's super delicious. Waushara has great bike trails, kayaking, and hiking. The county also has attractions like the Wild Rose State Fish Hatchery and nearby events and orchards offering some seasonal fun for winter, which 'tis the season. There are opportunities for snowmobiling, ice fishing, and snow tubing at Nordic Mountain. So be on the lookout for our next episode coming next year. For more, go to wicounties.org.
The Cabin is also brought to you by the WCA Group Health Trust. Serving local governments and school districts, the WCA Group Health Trust partners closely with members to fulfill their employee health benefit obligations in a fiscally responsible manner. Learn more at WCAGHT.org. All right, next game. I think you're going to love the name of it, Josh. Sleigh or Neigh?
Spelled Sleigh and Neigh.
Okay.
Like Christmas sleigh.
Yep.
And a
Okay.
nay.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be a rapid fire.
Okay, ready? Sleigh or Neigh eggnog?
Oh, nay. All day long. Disgusting.
I'm
Carry
with
on.
you. I'm with you.
Sleigh or nay, opening presents the night before Christmas.
Nay, but one, because that's my tradition. One.
Okay.
You want to wake up Christmas morning and open them. And it doesn't matter if you're done in 10 minutes. I don't care. Open them Christmas morning.
All
Okay,
right.
passionate.
You're passionate about
Okay.
this. I think I know the answer to this one, but Sleigh or Neigh Christmas music?
It's been coming out of my office since the end of November, so sleigh all day.
Cute. Okay, sleigh or nay, cannibal sandwiches.
Oh, God. Okay, you know that the holiday Christmas that I would talk about where we'd go to my grandparents? My grandma was a caterer. So she had the best food. We had meatballs, little smokies wrapped in crescent rolls. We had every cookie you can imagine. My mom's a big baker, so of course bakes way more cookies than what we need, all of that. And then they would have this little, like veggie pizza, like the crescent roll with my mouth is watering now. They have all these things out and we're decorating and everybody's getting, having conversations. And then there's just a pile of raw meat with onion.
Yep.
And my uncles would sit there and they'd eat it and just
it's gross.
Nay. And I'm hearing the sound of the
Okay, then stop
first
thinking
bite
about it.
and I want to gag.
Okay, so cannibal sandwiches are really popular in Wisconsin.
I know they're terrible though.
Yeah,
and
they are
I don't.
very
Have you had them?
So I don't think I've ever had it, but I mean, for people, it's also called tiger meat or it's steak tartare. It's basically raw meat with onions on rye bread.
Yeah.
Nick, do you like cannibal sandwiches?
I don't think I've ever had one.
Yeah, I think it's a nay for me.
It's a Neigh for me.
Yeah,
It sounds
you can
disgusting.
put like horseradish mustard on it, but it doesn't matter. I mean, just
Some people put a raw.
I'd move on, or I'm gonna start gagging.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
gonna start
Some
gagging.
people,
All right.
wait, just to top it off, some people put a raw egg on top.
Okay, next. Sleigh or Neigh sitting on Santa's lap? This is a big Neigh for me.
Nay.
Did you say May?
Nay.
Okay. Nay for me. I would say sleigh to 4 and under. Knee. Right on the knee.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just think the concept of a random man in a mall is kind of weird. So,
Quit taking the fun away.
well, Santa's busy during that time of year, so it's an impersonator. Duh.
All right, sleigh or nay, matching Christmas pajamas.
I could go sleigh if I have the opportunity to help pick what that looks like.
yeah.
Matching bottoms? Yeah. Whole thing, like onesies? Nay.
I'm a big Sleigh on that one. We do the Christmas pajamas every year.
I've never done it, but I'll slay.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Sleigh or Neigh, mistletoe.
Sleigh.
Sleigh.
Okay, I have a good one. Slay or Neigh, putting your gift receipt with the present.
Oh, terrible. Neigh. Neigh. All day long, neigh.
Yeah, I kind
It's
of
tacky.
I know. I just think maybe try to get a gift where you
You know they're going to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time I really do gift receipts is like if I'm not sure on the size, then I'll get a gift receipt. I'll keep it with me. I won't put it in the gift.
I was very passionate against, I nayed it pretty quick. I will slay it if you have it and you say, hey, you can try that on and let me know I got the receipt if you
Right.
need it.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't want it taped on the package.
No. Tacky.
That I'm a nay.
Very tacky. I do always give my dad the gift receipt though. He is so picky and I don't feel like dealing with it. Dad, I know you're listening. Sorry. All right. Slay or Neigh, gift cards as presents.
I would normally say nay. I don't like to I don't like to receive presents. I like to give presents, but I don't like to receive presents. This year has been it came and went real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a handful of gift cards being purchased by yours truly. So I can't say nay, but I don't really love the sleigh on that one.
Slay or Neigh, elf on a shelf.
Sleigh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
And finally, slay or Neigh, sledding.
What do you think I would say to that?
I could see you
I think
could
you'd
see it.
like it.
barreling down a hill in a sled.
I feel like you'd get a little adrenaline rush from
think
it.
you'd like
I think
it.
you probably don't like walking up the hill,
Oh,
but I think
okay.
because no one likes walking up the hill, but you would be the one to complain about it
Okay,
extra.
it's a good save.
It's true.
I'd slay that. I would slay sledding.
Yeah.
Now, do you prefer tubing or sledding?
Ooh.
I like sledding. It's just so nostalgic.
I do too, and I kind of
Okay,
like
toboggan or
I
sledding?
love a
Ooh,
toboggan.
toboggan.
Oh yeah, we have an old
yeah.
toboggan.
So you went to Point, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the hill? Is it Iverson that has the toboggan hill?
I mean, I never went down it. I think that sounds familiar. I think Iverson. Yeah, I never went down it sledding.
Okay.
No, I wasn't fun. I haven't been sledding since I was a kid.
Okay.
See, I like sledding better than tubing, I think, because I like once in a while, if you get stuck, you got to like try to get yourself out.
Yeah. It depends really on like where you're going to tube. In Rhinelander at the golf course, I think we've talked about this before. I think I talked about it with Lauren. At the driving range at Northwood Golf Course, the course turns into like cross country ski trails, and it's a beautiful winter excursion. But they have a tubing hill that is fast, and you can you're right on that one. If there's not like a pull rope, which there's not,
Right.
going down and then back up, I got 2 ups, and that means you got 2 rides, and then
That's what
you're
I'm
up
saying.
to your car.
Like
It's
Powers Bluff. Great
Ooh,
sledding
yeah.
and tubing there.
Wood County.
Yep. And there you get the rope that pulls you back up. They have a little lift. I think that's a great one. Great seasonal place.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, that's pretty much all we got.
Yeah.
Did you like the games?
I did.
We do have one final gift if you can keep it quick.
Okay.
So our gift to you is you're allowed to tell us about your favorite pizza in Wisconsin. Because you always
know
say that you
you've
want to
been-
talk about your favorite
You
pizza.
have been just wanting to talk about your
Itching.
favorite pizza, and we always like to do like our, we've done favorite sober clubs, favorite favorite cheese curds in Wisconsin. So Josh, what's your favorite pizza in Wisconsin?
I love the fact that the whole episode they're saying, we got to go, we got to hurry up, we got to do this to set up this question at the end. I know what it is. They're like, I'm going to say, it's Tina Mia. And then you're supposed to say, oh, got to go. No, you're not
I
going
don't
to do
know.
that?
I actually thought you liked Wells Brothers.
What?
No, I knew it was Tina Mia.
Come on, you're joking, right?
Well, you've mentioned
He does love Wells Brothers.
Yeah, Wells Brothers is really good pizza. Now, here's the thing. I love Dina Mia Pizza. I love Dina Mia on Stevens Street in Rhinelander. It's this little red building tucked between the restaurants. And the reason I love it is because it's very small little cuts. It's tavern style, but they cut it. It's like 1 inch by 1 inch. So you can just rifle through the whole pizza and not feel bad. Okay. They serve it in a bag, and there's grease spots in the bag. So you just know it's good. Real thin, like cracker crust. ingredients under the cheese. It's everything I like in a pizza. But I've been introduced to some really good pizza places because I will have heated debates with people on their pizzas, and they're like, well, you have to try this and this and this. I did have a debate with Mark Rose, owner of Discover Wisconsin. And he's like, have you had the pizza at Eagle Lanes, the bowling alley in Eagle River?
Oh, sure.
And I said, no, why would I have that? He's like, you got to try it. And then we went there. It's incredible pizza.
It's homemade.
It is it's homemade pizza that you don't think about. And then it's like, okay, that's great. But then if you go down the road a little bit and you're in Arbor Vitae, you have the Heart 2 pizza. Great pizza.
I've never been there.
Oh, it's so good.
I always see it.
It's
and I
right
never
along the
think
ATV trails and the snowmobile
Yeah.
trails, and you can just get right off. You order pizza and then you hit the road. It's great. Sainer Pub has really good pizza. And then if you get down to this area, like Kenosha has really good pizza. There's a ton of them there.
Yep.
Racine area, like in Mount Pleasant, to get Wells Brothers. I love Wells Brothers. I really do. And you can go all over the state and get some really good pizza. Dina Mia to me is still my favorite. It's a nostalgic favorite. It's 50-50 on anybody else that you ask from Rhinelander because we have such good pizza there. The Pizza Haven always wins out. For the people that don't want Dina Mia, there's a kids corner in Rhinelander that's really good. I mean, I could just go on and on and on about really good pizzas in northern Wisconsin, which is kind of a weird thing to think about. But
Maybe
then
we'll do a whole episode. Pizza trail in Wisconsin.
Well, you can go to Superior, Wisconsin, of all places to go to Superior, and you have Shamrock, and then
I've had that pizza.
and then you have Thirsty Pagan. Thirsty Pagan's like this thick pizza that's really good pie. I mean, it's incredible the amount of pizza that we have that's excellent in this state. And so obviously, like when I say, "Oh, you got to try Dina Mia," everybody will just kind of roll their eyes. You got to try it. I mean, it's really good pizza. I mean, and they make it good. I always get the pepperoni and sausage, and you can tell that they're using traditional Italian sausage. This is how do I know there's a good pizza place? And this
I
goes
say
for all the
keep it
pizzas.
short.
Well, you open the can of worms. So
No,
here we go.
I know.
So it's if they have like the true Italian sausage and they put it on their pizza and they put that thing on raw and let it cook with the pizza, so the grease from the Italian sausage goes into the cheese, and it's my mouth is pouring right now.
You got to try Durango's in Kenosha. That's your next challenge.
Durango's?
Durango's the pizza king.
Okay.
Yep.
You really do
Very
know
good.
pizza, huh?
You do.
Well, it used to be an old thing, and I've said this on the podcast before. When I would travel to all these different communities, for work, different work than what I'm doing now, and this is when the phone books were a big thing. People would advertise in the phone books. I'd rifle through to the pizza section, and then where they said voted best pizza in town, I would go try it. And many, many, many times it was a flat out lie, because it's like, oh, this is your best pizza, then your town is not doing well. But the thing is, it's a good pizza that's made well. You can always tell a good homemade pie, and they're not using like the crust that just comes frozen and then they throw their ingredients on. You could tell that. Could you do it? Could you make a good pizza with that stuff? Yeah, sure, you could. But if you make that thing fresh and you're making it this cracker thin crust and you put the ingredients in and you got a good oil and in between, it's get me going on it. I really
well,
love it.
you know what? I thought it was Wells Brothers, and I was actually going to bring you some pizza, but they're not open on Mondays. And we're recording on a Monday. So
Yeah.
it's the thought that counts. My gift to you was I thought about bringing pizza to this podcast recording.
All right. Well, I think that's a great way to end this
Yeah.
episode.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
holidays.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Woo!
Year. Happy holiday cheer. All right, cabin listeners, that's all we have for you today. Be sure to tune in next week, and we'll see you next time.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Access to reliable and affordable energy is essential. Enbridge's Line 5 pipeline moves that energy, transporting the raw product that is turned into transportation fuel and propane for thousands of homes, farms, and businesses here in Wisconsin. Propane keeps us warm, cooks our food, dries clothes, and powers farm and industrial equipment. Enbridge is committed to ensuring the continuous and safe delivery of that energy that you need for a secure tomorrow. Learn more at enbridge.com/L5WIS.
The cabin is also brought to you by the WCA Group Health Trust. Serving local governments and school districts, the WCA Group Health Trust partners closely with members to fulfill their employee health benefit obligations in a fiscally responsible manner. Learn more at WCAGHT.org. Today's episode of The Cabin was hosted by Andrea Belke and Megan Christian and produced by Andrea Belke. Audio engineering and video teasers by Nick Cardarella and Megan Christian, with social media by Megan Christian. Production support by Gavin McLean. The Cabin is a production brought to you by Discover MediaWorks. To learn more, head to discovermediaworks.com and don't forget to leave a review.